Whether to KS or not is a very polarizing topic. Some people are in the mindset to always take the kills so that they can carry the team. Others give kills to make their teammates happy and stronger so they won't throw as easily. It's a little more complex than that though. What a lot of people aren't aware of is that if only one person participates in a kill, there is less gold granted than if two people participate. I'm saying this because one kill gives 300 gold typically. Obviously the amount of gold can change based on bounties, first blood, all of that, but for simple purposes we're going to say a kill is 300 gold. And an assist is 150 gold at the base value. If one player gets a solo kill, that's only 300 gold. But if they get a gank, then 450 gold is distributed. Now how you want to distribute that gold can get a little bit more complex, but in most cases, it is better to take the kill instead of allowing your teammate to get a solo kill, because that's 150 gold that's added on. And if you take into account first blood gold, that's even better because there's an extra 50 gold added on to the assist category. However, this does not apply once somebody already has an assist, because if you go from 1 kill and 1 assist to 1 kill and 2 assists, the amount of gold given is still the same, it's just split even further. So generally there's less value in that because you'd rather have a larger amount go to a single person than have it spread so thin that it doesn't really change your recall. Typically, you want to give the kill to whatever champion will be able to use the golden XP lead the best, but you're not always wanting to do that. Sometimes there can be exceptions, such as Draven. If Draven builds up his stacks and is able to get a whole lot of gold off the kill, it's going to be a lot more important that he gets the kill compared to some other champion, even if that other champion could, in theory, carry harder with the baseline amount of gold from the kill. Other examples could be Darius in a team fight. If Darius does not get the last hit off of his ultimate, it's going to be a lot harder for him to play than if he does get the last hit and gets it reset. Maybe Cho'Gath's wanting to ult for some HP. There's a lot of tiny little factors that you consider if it's worth giving the last hit to somebody else. Obviously, some factors can be smaller than others, like a Nasus Q isn't that big of a deal, but as I said, something like Draven or Darius is going to be a lot more impactful. And some champions and roles are going to be much more inclined to give up kills. Like if you're playing some kind of enchanter support or engaged support, you're a lot more likely to give kills than if you're playing something like a brand or a luck support that can actually do more with that gold. It just depends on how item reliant your champion is compared to how item reliant your teammates' champions are. Another thing to consider is Dark Seal or Magi Soulstealer stacks. If somebody has the item, generally it's going to be higher value giving them the kill because they're going to get even more AP than they would off an assist. Or if the person you're about to kill has a red buff or blue buff that's particularly important for your teammate, that could also be valuable. If they have blue buff, a mage is going to be much more inclined to get that kill than if it's a red buff, they're probably not going to care as much. Another thing to consider is that if you spread the gold a little bit more evenly across teammates, then it's harder for one person to die and the game be completely lost. But it also depends on what kind of damage type your carries have. If you only have one physical damage champion on your team, you really need to get the gold onto them if they have any kind of carry potential later, just because you know that if you don't, the enemy's going to stack MR and it can be a problem. Other factors are how guaranteed is the kill. If there's like a 10% chance that the kill gets out, you should probably just confirm the kill. But if you know 100% certain that you can give the kill, then it's a lot more reasonable to start considering, okay, should I make sure they get the kill instead of me, or should I make sure I get the kill, etc. And if you're playing way below your standard elo, so if you're smurfing, then obviously none of this really matters. You should probably just take the kill, almost regardless of champion. As I said, there are some like the enchanters, or if you're playing something like Alistar, don't go and take the kills. But for most cases, if you are smurfing, you know that's higher value to take the kill, because you should be confident in your ability to hold on to that lead since you are playing in an elo far below what you normally would. I know it may seem like I'm making this way more complex than it is. Perhaps that's true, but I do also think that a lot of people don't really consider when they talk about somebody KS'ing them if it was actually better for them to get the kill or not. They just respond emotionally because they're really excited about getting the kill, and then someone else ended up getting the kill. This is particularly common with new players.